Hey friends, quick question. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds right now? Because scientists just discovered that if you can't, your risk of dying in the next 7 years nearly doubles. But don't panic. I'm about to show you 8 simple tests that reveal exactly how well you're aging and what to do if you do not like the results. No doctor's appointment needed. My story is not extraordinary, but it is real. At 49, I lost my husband without warning. And at 52, I walked away from the career everyone thought I would retire from. That's when my reinvention began. Not because I planned it, but because life gave me no choice. And now I'm here to help you create your new life using the same tools and insights that helped me come out the other side, not only smiling, but living a life I absolutely love. If you're over 50 and ready for clarity, confidence, and a fresh chapter, you're exactly where you need to be. Hi, I am Dr. Cheryl Russell. I have a PhD in human capital development, and I am a former C-suite executive who rebuilt her entire life at the age of 52. We are testing what really matters as we age. And trust me, most people skip the one test that predicts longevity better than anything else. Stick around for that one. Here's what we're covering today. 2 strength tests that predict independence. 2 balance tests that link to mortality risk. 2 flexibility checks for joint health. 2 endurance tests that reveal your heart health, plus 1 bonus test that ties it all together. And if you find this helpful, please hit that like button. It tells YouTube to share this with more people who need it. Quick safety note before we start. If you're unsure about any movements, check with your healthcare provider first. Keep a sturdy chair or a countertop nearby for support. Good? Let's do this. Section 1, strength and mobility. Test number 1 is a 30-second chair stand. So sit on a chair, arms crossed over your chest, and stand up and sit down as many times as you can in 30 seconds. Why does this matter? This test comes from the senior fitness test developed by researchers Rickley and Jones back in 2001. It's used worldwide to measure lower body strength. And here's the kicker. It predicts your ability to stay independent as you age. So the more reps you can do, the stronger and more mobile you are. So here are your target numbers. Women age 60 to 64 aim for 12 to 17 reps. Men 60 to 64 aim for 14 to 19 reps. Women 70 to 74 aim for 10 to 15 reps, and men 70 to 74 aim for 12 to 17 reps. If you're below these numbers, don't stress. It's just feedback, and feedback is a gift. Here is an example of a chair stand. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. So how many did you do? So test number 2 is wall push-ups. Stand with your arms length from the wall, hands against it, shoulder width apart. You do 10 to 15 push-ups. So why does this matter? Well, upper body strength supports your posture and your bone health. According to research by Westcott in 2012, a regular strength training at least twice a week is linked to longer lifespan and reduced frailty. Translation, strong arms today means you can carry groceries, lift your grandkids, and live independently tomorrow. Can you do 10 without shaking? If yes, beautiful. If not, we've got work to do, and that's okay. Here is an example of a wall push-up. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. How'd you do? Section 2 is balance and coordination. Test number 3 is a 10-second one-leg stand. So stand on one leg as long as you can, eyes open. Barefoot if it's safe. And why does this matter? This is where it gets serious. A 2022 study published in the Britain Journal of Sports Medicine tracked adults 50 to 75 for 7 years. The findings, people who couldn't hold a one-leg stand for 10 seconds had nearly double the mortality risk compared to those who could. Read that again. Double the mortality risk compared to those who could. Balance isn't just about not falling. It's a window into your nervous system, your muscle coordination, and your longevity. If you can't do 10 seconds yet, don't panic. Most people stop here and assume it's too late, but it's not. We're not done yet. Balance improves faster than any other fitness marker when you train it. Here is an example of a one-leg stand. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. How'd you do? So test number 4 is heel to toe walk. Walk in a straight line. Place your heel directly in front of your toe with each step. Do this for 10 steps. Why this matters? The tandem walk test measures balance and fall risk. A 24 study in Scientifica reports show that this test actually distinguishes between adults at higher versus lower risk of falls. Falls are the leading cause of injury in older adults. But here's the good news. You can dramatically reduce your risk by working on balance just 10 minutes a day. Here's an example of a heel to toe walk. 10 steps, heel to toe. Put your heels in front of your toes and walk in a straight line. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. How'd you do? If you wobble on this test, here's your cue to start practicing. By the way, if you're getting value from this information, please hit the subscribe button. I post weekly strategies for aging powerfully and not passively in midlife. You don't want to miss what's coming up next. Section 3 is about flexibility and joint health. Test 5 is sit and reach. Sit on the floor with your legs straight. Reach towards your toes. See how far you can go without bending your knees. Why this matters? According to a meta-analysis in 2014, the sit and stretch test is a valid measure of hamstring flexibility. Tight hamstrings, they pull on your lower back, mess with your posture, and increase injury risk. But here's what most people don't know. Flexibility just isn't about touching your toes. It's about maintaining range of motion so you can move freely through life. Bend down to tie your shoes, get up off the floor, play with your grandkids. That's what this test reveals. Here's an example of a sit and reach. Okay, so get on the floor, put your legs straight, sit up straight, and reach for your toes. And I can feel it. My hamstrings are burning. Flexibility, not my strong suit. But now I know what I have to work on. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. So could you reach your toes? Test 6 is your shoulder mobility reach. Why does this matter? This function test shows shoulder joint mobility and posture. If you can't get close, that's often a sign of tension from poor posture or inactivity. Think about it. When's the last time you reached behind your back? Your body adapts to what you do most. So if you sit all day, your shoulders round forward. This test exposes that. And once you know what you can fix it. Here is an example of a shoulder mobility reach. Reach one hand over your shoulder and the other hand on your back. Tie them both together with your fingers. Then switch sides. Ooh! I can't reach that one. But that's okay. Now I know what I need to work on. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. Were you able to touch your fingers? Section 4 is endurance and heart health. Test 7 is a 2-minute step test. March in place for 2 minutes. Lift your knees to your hip height. Count how many times your right knee reaches that level. Why does this matter? This is another validated senior test from Rickley and Jones study. It estimates aerobic endurance and cardiovascular health. More steps equals higher endurance. Your heart is a muscle. The better it works, the longer you live. Here are your target numbers. For women 60 to 40, aim for 75 to 107 steps. Men 60 to 40, aim for 87 to 115 steps. If you're below target, that's not a death sentence. It's a wake-up call. Your cardiovascular system responds incredibly fast to consistent movement. Even 20 minutes of walking 3 times a week makes a massive difference. Here is an example of a step test. So the test wants us to lift our knees to our hips. Okay? Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. How did you do? Okay, we're on the last one. Test number 8, gait speed. Mark a 4-meter path, about 13 feet, and walk at your normal pace. Time yourself. Why does this matter? This is the big one. According to a large meta-analysis in JAMA in 2011, every 0.1 meter per second faster gait speed is linked with longer life expectancy. Walking speed above 1.0 meters per second is a strong predictor of longevity. Let me say that again. How fast you walk predicts how long you'll live. Not your cholesterol, not your weight. Why? Because it reflects your muscle strength, your cardiovascular fitness, your neurological function, and energy levels all at once. So to calculate 4 meters in 5 seconds, you have some work to do. 4 meters in 4 seconds is good. 4 meters in 3 seconds, you're crushing it. If your gait speed is slow, don't ignore it. Start walking more. Walk faster. Your life literally depends on it. Here is an example of a gait speed. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. How did you do? Now here's a bonus test. Stand from a chair. Walk 10 feet, turn around, walk back, sit down, time yourself. So why does this matter? Research shows that completing this test in under 10 seconds indicates good functional mobility. If you're completing this test over 13.5 seconds, it suggests an increase of fall risk. This test combines everything. It combines the strength, the balance, the coordination, and the speed. It is a full body report card, and it only takes 10 seconds. And here's what most people don't realize. Balance and strength improve quickly with consistent training. A study by Sherrington and colleagues in 2019 published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine confirms that multiple component exercise programs combining strength, balance, and cardio significantly reduce fall risk and improve quality of life. Translation, you're not stuck. You're not too old. You just need to start. And your bonus test, total body function. Here's an example. You're going to stand up from a chair, walk 10 feet, turn, walk, and sit. Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video, start your timer, and let's do it. So, how'd you do? If you nailed most of these, you're aging exceptionally well. Keep doing what you're doing. If a few feel shaky, that's not bad news. It's feedback. So imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, better balance, and the confidence that your body's got your back. That's not a fantasy. It's what happens when you take control. One test, one workout, one step at a time. So here is what we covered today. A 30-second chair stand for lower body strength, wall push-ups for upper body strength, 10-second one-leg stand for balance and longevity, heel-to-toe walk for fall risk, sit and reach for flexibility, shoulder mobility reach for posture, 2-minute step test for endurance, gait speed for life expectancy. Bonus, timed up and good for overall function. So what test surprised you the most? Drop your scores below and tell me which area you'll be working on next. If you'd like a free fitness self-check printable tracker with all the 8 tests and target numbers, look at the link in the description below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for your weekly encouragement, and share this with a friend who's ready to age powerfully, not passively. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week.